just producing content has become easier, I guess, and I never really gave this much thought or credit before I moved from B2B to direct to consumer. I think it's just because, especially within the identity theft and online fraud space, there's so much real data that's getting updated almost on a monthly or quarterly basis from FTC, FBI, FCC, so many different consumer bureaus out there that's producing real data. So it's very easy for you to find information that's useful, and you can keep refreshing your data, which is a huge problem in B2B because unless the Gartners or a different large entity is producing research with other large companies, it's tough to get your hands on fresh data. And search volume aside, I think this is probably the first time in my life that I'm creating content that could potentially change someone's life, because the kind of visits that we get and the time on page that we have, I've never seen time on page like this. It's nearly 10 minutes.
Wow.
And that's not just on our long content. It hovers around 2,500 words, each of these posts that we publish, and that's not just for the sake of hitting certain keywords or anything. That's just the how much you need to go in depth to talk about describing a scam, what the symptoms might be, how to look out for warning signs, and what you need to do as next steps if you were scammed, and then how to report it, and then finally viewing in how Aura might help. And so it's a whole lot more rewarding than having worked in B2B. But I cannot underestimate, obviously, I picked up SEO and learning how to work with content marketing while I was in B2B. And it's really fascinating to use those practices and bring it into the D2C side.